In my previous video, we talked about the possibility of mod support for ETS2 and ATS on console, and what that might look like if it ever happens. Today, we're going deeper. We're breaking down what types of mods would realistically work on PS5 and Xbox, and then we'll talk honestly about ProMods and TruckersMP at the end. But before we start, just to be clear, nothing in this video is officially confirmed unless stated otherwise. This is analysis based on how console platforms handle mods in other games and how these systems usually work. Alright, let's get into it. But before we get started, if you love ETS2 and ATS news, especially console updates and reality checks like this, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. Let's be honest, if you're a console player, you've probably watched PC gameplay and seen massive custom maps, huge multiplayer convoys, real company skins, wildly tuned trucks. And you've thought, when ETS2 and ATS hit console, I want all of that. That's the dream. But here's the reality. PC is an open platform, consoles are controlled platforms, and that difference changes everything. Look at other games that support mods on console. Skyrim, Fallout, Farming Simulator, SnowRunner. On PC, you can download almost anything from anywhere. On console, everything goes through Sony or Microsoft. No random .zip files, no external launchers, no third-party tools injecting code. Every mod must be tested, stable, performance safe within file size limits, approved through certification. Console players expect stable performance and consistent frame rates. Platform holders prioritize stability over total freedom. So if mod support ever comes to console for ETS2 and ATS, it would almost certainly be curated and built directly into the game, not open PC-style mod. Now, let's talk about what could realistically work. Cosmetic mods are the safest category. Paint jobs, trailer skins, interior texture swaps, simple liveries. If a mod only changes how something looks and doesn't alter core systems, that's ideal for console. Examples: country flag skins, metallic paint packs, interior color variations, themed trailer designs. These are low risk, easy to test, and performance friendly. If mod support happens, this category would likely come first. Next, truck accessories, extra bumpers, light bars, mirrors, wheels, roof racks. These are additional 3D assets that attach to existing trucks, as long as polygon counts are reasonable. Lighting isn't excessive. Performance stays stable. Console hardware can handle it. So tuned trucks. Very realistic, just not extreme PC-style builds with hundreds of light sources. Now we move into possible but controlled. Additional traffic vehicles. More truck variations and AI extra trailer types in traffic. These are feasible if they're optimized. They don't overload memory. They pass stability testing. Small world improvements like extra scenery details or depot variations could also fit here. But everything would need strict review. This is where it gets sensitive. Full map overhauls. We'll discuss that soon. But smaller additions like a new depot, a company yard expansion, a short scenic road, a small town extension. Those could potentially work if tightly managed and reviewed. Think mini DLC style additions, not massive freeform map edits. Now let's talk about what probably won't work. Scripted mods that inject custom code. Physics overhauls, game engine rewrites, external telemetry apps, mods requiring separate launchers. Consoles are closed ecosystems. Third-party tools. Hooking into games without platform control is something Sony and Microsoft simply don't allow. If your favorite PC mod requires download this launcher, install this patch, follow 10 steps, that experience is extremely unlikely to exist on console. And this brings us to the two big names. Before we talk about TruckersMP, we need to talk about something important. ETS2 and ATS already have official multiplayer on PC called Convoy mode. Convoy is built directly into the game by SCS Software. It allows players to create private sessions, drive together, use mods if everyone has the same ones, sync jobs and progress. Now the big question is, if ETS2 and ATS are on console, will Convoy be there? Here's the realistic answer. If SCS releases console versions that aim for feature parity with PC, then it would make sense for official multiplayer to be included, because it's part of the base game experience now. However, until SCS officially confirms console features, we can't assume anything. What we can say is this: Convoy is far more realistic for console than TruckersMP. Why? Because Convoy is built into the game, controlled by SCS, not dependent on external launchers, designed within official engine limits. If multiplayer exists on console, it would almost certainly be the official Convoy system, not a third-party platform. And if Convoy is included, it would likely follow console rules, player limits based on stability, strict synchronization, only approved mods usable in sessions. So when we compare the two, official Convoy, realistic TruckersMP in its current PC form, extremely unlikely, and that distinction is important. TruckersMP is not just a cosmetic mod. It's essentially its own multiplayer platform built around ETS2 and ATS. It uses a custom launcher, dedicated external servers, Steam-based integration, networking layered on top of the base game. On PC, that works because the system is open. On console, that entire structure would conflict with platform rules. For TruckersMP to exist on PS5 or Xbox, it would likely require full official integration into the game, approval from Sony and Microsoft, major restructuring, direct collaboration with SCS Software. As of now, there has been no official announcement suggesting that. So realistically, TruckersMP, as it exists on PC, is extremely unlikely to come to console. If multiplayer expands on console, it would most likely be an official SCS solution, not TruckersMP in its current form. Now let's talk about ProMods. ProMods is a massive map overhaul, new countries, new cities, custom signs and assets, deep edits to the base map, large file sizes, frequent updates. On PC, you install it manually and manage load, order yourself. On console, every major content package must be certified, tested, and kept synchronized across platforms. Version parity becomes a challenge. Large third-party map overhauls complicate platform consistency. In theory, anything is technically possible if SCS chose to integrate it officially as DLC. But based on how console certification and platform ecosystems work today, ProMods as it exists on PC is extremely unlikely to come to console. At most, years down the line, we might see official expansions inspired by that level of detail, or a structured collaboration, but free-form PC-style ProMods on console, very unlikely under current systems. So let's wrap this up. If mod support ever happens on console, yes, you could realistically expect cosmetic mods, tuning packs, controlled traffic additions, and maybe small map extensions. No, you should not expect launcher-based mods, heavy scripted overhauls, or PCS-style ProMods and TruckersMP. That doesn't mean the console experience will be bad. It just means it will be curated and controlled, designed for stability over freedom. And honestly, for many players, that's still a big upgrade. Now I want to hear from you. If console mod support became reality tomorrow, what's the first mod you'd install? Let me know in the comments. If this video helped clear things up, hit the like button and subscribe for more ETS2 and ATS news, especially focused on console players. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out on the virtual roads, and I'll see you in the next one.